The transportation bill is in Congress right now, and it happens every 6 years, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually change the nation's transportation policy, bring it into the 21st century. This bill goes back to 1956, the building of the interstate highway system, but in the 21st century we have very, very different needs. Metropolitan regions are 80% of the nation's population, 90% of the nation's economy, and most of the traffic congestion, most of the freight gets bottlenecked here. So this next bill has to do a lot more than it's ever done. It has to give metropolitan regions new money, new authority, but also new responsibility. Example, the San Francisco Bay Area has a lot of more local control over dollars. It's had that through state law for quite some time, and they've been able to do much more comprehensive planning in the San Francisco Bay Area, all the way down from things like rebuilding the bridges to things like livable communities. The Fruitvale Transit Village is a great example of flexible federal transportation dollars. It's a little bit of money that went a long way to a local community to actually re-spark and reinvigorate and build a new community center right around a heavy rail station. It has a health clinic, a library, a senior center, affordable housing, all right there near a transit center, and that project would not have been possible without the flexibility that was available through that federal transportation bill. That has to get taken to a very broad scale. We've got to think big. This next transportation bill in Congress, the President has said he wants to get a bill that's over $500 billion. He wants to reward regions that do better planning. The future of transportation is not going to be in formula entitlement grants. It's going to be in competitive grants. The Chicago region with their Go To 2040 plan, I think, is in a great position to be competing for some of these national grants, infrastructure bank dollars, freight dollars with the CREATE program. What we're starting in Chicago, especially with Go To 2040, is really something that could be a national model, and not just to make us feel good, but to bring dollars to Chicago, to the greater region, and to really make it a national model for the country. In many ways, between a lot of things that are happening with the rebuilding of the Red Line, Bus Rapid Transit, Go To 2040, CREATE, and the freight projects, the eyes of the nation are upon Chicago, so we really need you to succeed.